The piece of music for this week is from the minimalism style of music. And minimalism, as you've probably heard from the worksheet and the example I've given you, makes great use of repetition. So there's a lot of repetitive ideas in minimalism. The word minimalism really comes from using the word minimal, which means a small amount of material, a minimal amount of material that tends to get repeated over and over. And as well as that, there's no quick changes that happen in minimalism. So you tend to find that any changes would take place over a long space of time. So the task I've given you is to compose, make up a small or short piece of minimalism. And what you're going to do is you're going to start with the notes A and C. Now again, you can do this on any instrument as usual, as long as it's a pitched instrument like a piano, keyboard, guitar, ukulele, recorder, anything like that. And what you're going to do with the A and C is you're going to repeat them over and over. So if I just played A and C once, it wouldn't be really in the style of minimalism. But if I play it a few times, already it starts to sound like minimalism. Once you've done that a few times, you'll notice that I've then asked you to go to A, C and a D. So I'm going to stick with the A, C, and I'm then eventually going to add in an A, C and a D. After that, you'll see that I've actually left some boxes for you to keep adding notes on. Okay, this is a process called note addition, a common thing that happens in minimalism. So we might then say, actually, we're going to go from the ACD to ACDE, for example. So then it might go. So once you've repeated each pattern a few times, it does start to sound like a piece of minimalism. And what you can then do, if you feel confident on doing this, is to add in a bass part, maybe a left-hand part if you're doing it on the keyboard. So for example, if I go back to my A and C, I might just add in an A in the left hand. And I might then keep that going, still A and C in my tune, in my melody, and I might experiment with changing the bass note, changing the left-hand note. I might then go on to my ACD in my melody and then do the same possibly with the left-hand notes. Etc. So you can start to build up your minimalism pattern, which in this case is where we're repeating, we're adding notes on, and we're possibly adding in, if you can manage it, a left hand or a bass part. And when you start to do that and start to experiment with that, then you really are tackling some of the sort of main ideas of minimalism. So have a go, see what you think, and use that grid on the worksheet to make a note of which notes you're using and see how you get on. And the good news is, for this, there's not really a right or wrong, just see what your creativity leads you to do. All right, hope you enjoy that.